New Jersey. You're on the Wilkow Majority. Hello.
Hey, what's going on, Andrew?
What's
Great
up?
show, man.
Thank you.
So, question for you. You put unions down a lot. My thing is, I'm a union. I'm an older worker, union, UAW. My thing is, the union is good and it's bad in a way. Because it's good because, people make better wages. They can buy more things. They can buy Sirius radio to listen to in their car on the way to work. If you don't have better paying jobs in this country, you can't afford to buy things. Now, perfect example, Walmart. They're a billion-dollar company. They pay their workers $8 an hour. How do you live on that?
Do union guys shop at Walmart?
Wait, what else?
Do union guys? What do you mean? What do you mean? There's no other place for you. The Walmart's the only. What is this? The Demolition Man? Every restaurant's Taco Bell?
You tell me where we go to buy American-made products.
It depends what you want. What do you want?
Because okay, perfect.
Hold on, no. I'm wearing American-made boots, American-made jeans, an American-made watch, an American-made leather jacket. I drive an American-made car. You tell me what you want to buy. I'll tell you where to get it.
What kind of car you got?
I got a Jeep.
A Jeep, okay.
Pre-bailout Jeep Wrangler. My wife drives a Ford.
What kind of Ford?
I'm not telling you that.
Well, why not?
Because I don't give the details of what my wife drives my daughter around, and it's nobody's business.
Okay, is it Taurus? Is it?
I'm not telling you anything about it, sir. It's one thing if people want to. Hold on. It's one thing if people want to know what I drive: a Jeep Wrangler Rubicon 4-door. I'm fine with that. And I don't want anybody hassling my wife.
Okay, I drive an F-150
Fine.
in America, but all the cars. Now you explain this to me. Okay, all these big companies say they can't afford to pay the wages, right? So they ship all these jobs out of the country to other countries, right?
Uh-huh.
How come when the product comes back into this country, it's not half the price? Why is it still the same price?
It's whatever the market will bear.
Okay,
it's whatever the market will bear.
When it's still made in America, it's still the same price. Now all these jobs are out of this country in Indonesia, China.
Again, whatever the market will bear.
Okay, but it was bearing the same price when it was made in America.
So how much control do you want over somebody else's business?
No, it's not control. It's called greed. It's called greed.
Greed. So now we're fighting emotions here.
If people had jobs in this country that paid a halfway decent salary, they could live better.
If I'm running a business, I don't care what anybody else thinks. I make the rules. If you don't like my rules, you either don't have to work for me or buy my product.
Andrew, if you run a business, you don't make the rules. The government makes the rules for you.
All right. Well, then you know what I'll do? I'll move my factory someplace else where I don't have to put up with your rules.
It's all profit. It's all.
You're right. It is all profit. It is all profit.
Well, now the country's in the way it is because all these jobs were gone. Now there's no revenue coming back into this country to pay.
So you know what we should do? We should raise the taxes even higher.
Exactly for the people.
Right. That works. That works. We keep raising taxes. We'll get more revenue.
So the very few people that have jobs now they get screwed because the government made a dumb decision to do the Free Trade Act. So that's my fault.
No one says it's about your fault. You don't like the freedom of others.
It's not about freedom.
It absolutely is about freedom. You're not entitled to a job.
Andrew, gas is going up. Why? The crude oil is bound to go up. Why is the gas going up?
Well, why don't you go ask your union president why we can't drill? Why we don't have a Keystone XL pipeline?
They have no revenue coming in to support the government. And
Sir,
where's that money coming from?
The biggest problem with unions is coercion. If I could work side by side with union people and not join their union, I got no problem. But the minute you say that I own this job, and if you want to have one like mine, you have to join my union, you're engaging in coercion. You're not government. You don't have the power to force somebody to join your union. You don't own the workplace. You don't own the company.
Okay, it just blows my mind. You say you're American. Everything you have on right now is made in America.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a non-union or a non-American work?
We're not getting into. Sir, you're boiling it down to. Should I go around my house and tell you what my coffee maker's made? Actually, it was made in the USA. What am I saying?
Andrew, everybody has something that's not made in this country. You can't live. Your cell phone's not made in this country. So everybody owns something that's not made in this country.
Okay.
But my thing is, it's just unbelievable that what this country's going through right now.
And you think that has to? Do you think higher taxes are going to make that better, sir? Do you understand that when the government confiscates more wealth from the private sector, two things happen. Either companies outsource to save that money, or people who do have jobs have less money to spend. Just because you want something doesn't mean you get it. The federal government has been overstepping its constitutional authority for generations. That's the problem. It's not free markets. It's not conservatives. It's not low taxes. It's not people buying what they want to buy with their money and making their own choices. It's a federal government run completely and totally out of control. Thank you very much for the call.